I'm dealing like no damage.
Call yourself a warrior?
Oh, okay, I didn't think he could get me. We got a one-shot kill there. Okay, I think maybe we need to go around this area and not get into this. Yeah, they're very, very tough. Yeah, we can't really take on too many enemies at the same time. Oh, man. I think the other bandits got distracted by something. There's Janessa. You are injured, indeed. Okay, you know what? Janessa, come on. Morning, Maddie. Hello. Gonna rest all day. That sounds good. Enjoy. Have a nice rest day. We all need a good rest day every now and then. Are you still sick as well? If so, definitely have a good rest day. Hope you heal up soon. Okay, we're just gonna leave this place and move on and hopefully not run into anything else for a while. Wouldn't that be great, Janessa? Yes, that would be very great, thank you. Okay. We are back, we're carrying on to Solitude. Let's not run into any more issues. Somehow got out of that mess. Is this the work of a dragon? Merchant's journal. Falmer. Oh. Might be Falmer around here. That's scary. Thank you, Scoot. Robber's Gorge, yeah, okay, so we are here now. So we need to go left. Okay. Northbound. Alright, be on the lookout, because there might be Falmers around. There's Solitude. All the way up there. That's a fox. That's okay. Oh yeah, this is Dragon Bridge. Is that what it's called? I mean, it looks like a dragon bridge. But I think this little village is called Dragon Bridge. Or is it something else, maybe? Dragon Bridge, indeed.
Working hard gives a man reason for drinking hard. Well, that and putting up with a wife like mine.
Having trouble with your wife?
Her name's Olda. If you've met her, then you probably already know what I'm talking about. I swear that woman is the most spiteful shrew in all of Skyrim. I think there's a chunk of ice where her heart ought to be.
Okay.
Until next time.
Until next time, yeah. Kitty. We found a void kitty. Hi, void kitty. Oh, Let's see, it's only 2 p.m, so I do want to make it Solitude before nightfall. So we'll be quick going through Dragon Bridge. Oh yeah, Genesis is injured. I shouldn't move so quickly. Also, we should stay out of trouble. It'll be a while until she's healed up. Dragon Bridge, yeah. We are almost in Solitude. That looks fun to explore. That up there. This also means that later on we can use a carriage to get to Solitude if we want to be a little bit quicker. We'll probably stay in Solitude for a little bit and rest up so Janessa can heal up as well. Sorry, Janessa. Solitude is expanded with this mod pack, or this mod collection. How do we get... I was thinking, how do we get down to the docks and the farm? But I think we have to go down this way. Yeah, okay. Janessa might have issues coming through here. Hello? No? You're fine. Okay, good.
The Legion speak to Rika. If not, best not cause any trouble on my watch. All right then.
Thank you for the hydrate. Don't like these guards running at me. Alright. We made it to Solitude.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there.
Traitor!
Get on with it. Wow. Is that very nice to say? Are they going?
You
helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. God, prepare the prisoner. I don't need your help. Very well, Rogvir. Bow your head. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
What happened to your hair? Your hair disappeared. What? Your hair grew back. Okay. Alright. La 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 la. I didn't take anything. Winking Skeever, that's the inn, right? I am wondering if there's anyone we can recruit from here, maybe. So we can give Janessa a break until she heals up.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do is pay my fee. I fight with both blade and spell. You might say I'm equipped to handle nearly any threat. So, shall we talk price? Of course.
You're one-handed. Light armor.
The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still.
You there. I
is
need
one
to
who
speak to
wields
you.
both.
I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, wow.
Seems that I have no choice.
Thanks, that's great.
You're one of those dirty adventurer folks, right?
Dirty?
Oh, you know what I mean. You're one of those people who work for a living. Ugh, something absolutely awful has happened.
Oh, no. Did you have to do manual labor?
I didn't see the fur trader last week. You see, every Maundus, I buy a new fur coat from him. They're the finest in all of Skyrim. You can tell they are the best because of how expensive they are. Anyways, I need to get the new coat every week so I have something to wear to Freda's night dinner. But last week I didn't have anything new to wear. I was forced to reuse something that I had already worn. Do you have any idea what that feels like? I simply must find that trader again. I'll pay whatever it takes. I can't go back to Freda's night dinner until I get a new coat.
No, that would be a disaster.
Ugh, you people are always so greedy. Get going then. Well, neither do I. I just buy things from him. Why would I take the time to know his name? I don't know your name. See, it doesn't matter. Well, he kept rambling on about wanting to go back to Morthal. I have no idea why anyone would live there. I mean, there's not even a castle.
Well, for 2,500. But you know what they say about Morthal? It rhymes with awful. And there's a reason for that. But yeah, we can't go there with an injured Janessa though. Well, we have it at least, so
Speak.
I refuse to speak.
Feel free. There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times. You should think about staying the night.
I'm getting on the first boat out of this accursed province.
So
I
like,
have no business with you. Leave me.
What do you want, cat?
cat. So rude.
Are you here to talk about my brother? Rogvir. He opened
Oh.
and they executed him for it. He opened a gate, and the wrong man rode out of it. If that man hadn't been Ulfric's Stormcloak, if Ulfric hadn't killed High King Torrig, but it was Ulfric, and he did kill the High King in honorable combat. My brother refused to allow the Imperials to take revenge for the deed. So now he's dead. Then like Rogvir, you have a Nord's heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to be done talking for the moment.
I want to go up here and see, because I think there's a pretty good weapon shop up here. Here's the blacksmith, right? Yup.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Dwarven Warhammer of Thunder. It's 20 shock damage to health and magicka. That sounds kind of fun. It doesn't have anything too special. Hang on, let me see.
Return any
Can I make ebony arrows, and how good would they be? Nope. Okay.
I've got weapons forgiven and armor forgotten.
Can make dwarven, but I need dwarven metal ingots. Do you have... I think he had some of that. Was it dwarven... They deal 12 damage. It's at least better than what I'm... Better than the iron ones. At the very least.
There's no end. The finest weapons and armor.
Sure.
Keep safe and always wear your armor.
Oh, firewood. I need 2 more firewood, I think. But we can make okay. Dwarven arrows. Oh, it's nighttime. Nighttime! Yeah, we might end up spending a lot of money in this place. Here's the shop I was thinking about.
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
I've got a little word, if you're interested, traveler.
Let's hope they have a room.
There's been rumors of Talos worshippers leaving notes at the Temple of the Divine. Hello there. We haven't met, have we? I'm Fironet, although my friends call me Firo, or Netta for short. Although I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. We just met, so we're hardly friends. Not to mean that we won't be friends someday, or even today. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
No, you're doing great. Doing great. Sure.
Oh, well met as well. I mean, well met and greetings. What I'm trying to say is, greetings and well met. Oh, sweet taffy treats, I did it again, didn't I? Well, I was kind of hoping I could. I know, you're probably thinking I've gone mad the way I fumbled through our meeting. And, truth is, I'm perfectly happy just being Netta the milkmaid. Well, my friends have all said that I have a great singing voice. I suppose they should, because that's what friends do. But after hearing it a number of times from different people, you start to think there might be something to it. So here I am. No, not yet. I talked to Viarmo, and he said that Pantia Atea would hear my audition when her schedule clears up. Oh, which is completely understandable. I imagine a master vocalist must have a very hectic schedule.
Have some good food, Rebel. Enjoy.
I bet you're right. I don't know about demanding it, but at the very least, I should put more pressure on Pantia to see me. I guess I'm just worried that if I annoy her enough, she'll deny my admittance before I even finish my warm-up. I know. I have a tendency to overthink things, too. True. On the one hand, all this anxiety can't be good for my health. Or my skin. On the other hand, at least now I can still cling to hope.
You can tell that this is a mod because I have never seen the word anxiety in Skyrim before. I don't think that's more like a modern day thing. I don't think it doesn't really fit into Skyrim.
Right now, my biggest fear is having my throat go hoarse the day Pantia calls my name. And I still haven't recovered from the bout of rust chancre. One of the bards from the college suggested chewing on Nirnroot, but I wasn't sure if he was serious.
Nirnroot are moist, but they might drown out your voice with their chime. Angeline could probably brew up a potion of glibness.
You're probably right, but I can't afford something that fancy. And I'd feel bad asking Angeline for a favor, especially after all she did for me when I was sick.
I'll do it. No? Okay. I guess I won't do it. You play any instruments?
Just the lute. Can you imagine me on the drum? I can't.
Where did you get your lute?
Well, the lute I have was my grandmother's. It turns out she was once a bard who studied at the college here in the city. My mother gave it to me before I left. She said she would have done it sooner, but she never realized I wanted to be a bard. I told her that made two of us. You mean like sing? Right here? Okay. But my voice is a little hoarse from practicing. Is there anything in particular you want to hear?
Something original. Yeah, let's go.
I mean, like a song that I wrote? Oh, I'm not that talented. I mean, I've written a few lyrics, and there's sort of a melody. How about I sing it, and you can give me some guidance as to whether it's good?
Sure, go for it.
Alright, here goes. Snow falls on all the land, all the land, all the land. Snow falls on all the land, shrouded by dark wings. A child prayed unto the gods, save the land, save the land. And the god said unto the child, to Skyrim come spring. For a hero does walk the land, walk the land, walk the land. A hero does walk the land, and the dragons will flee. Flowers bloom on the land, children walk hand in hand. Sun shining on white sand, to Skyrim comes peace.
Let's be kind.
Thanks. It does seem to feel more natural than some of the other songs the bards sing. Probably because I wrote it for myself. Well, I know hope's something you feed children mostly. You tell them to dream big because they can be whatever they want to be. But for them, it doesn't really mean anything. If they say they want to be a bard or a jarl, it's just another answer to a question. They might as well say they want to be an apple. Because it's real. I mean, look at this city. It's so large, so bright, and everything about it seems too impossible to exist. But it's not a dream. It's right there, in front of me.
Is it possible you're afraid of rejection?
Isn't everybody? But if I had to say what frightens me, it isn't failing as a bard. I'm scared I'll wake up one morning, and there won't be a need for vocal training. I'm worried one day I won't have a reason to borrow Gerard's books. I think about all the wonderful people I've met here, and I'm scared to say goodbye. And not just the locals, but the travelers. People like yourself, as it were, even if I'm so dreadful at meeting them.
Excuse me, sir. We're sort of in the middle of a conversation here.
Oh no. I came here on a ship from Veralene, near Iliac Bay in Hammerfell. I didn't come alone, though. My fiancé at the time came with me. He stuck it out here in Skyrim for a few months, but eventually boarded a ship headed back home. It's my fault, really. I knew he didn't want to come to Skyrim, and it was probably the guilt that made him follow me here. It's one of those things. If I loved him, I shouldn't have asked him to leave. If he loved me, he wouldn't have asked me to stay. So in the end, I guess neither of us loved each other. But we'd already invested so much time into the relationship, and so he sacrificed everything for me. Well, we didn't have a lot of gold, but My fiancé said he sold the farm so we could sail to Solitude. It was actually kind of romantic. But at some point on the way here, I caught a bad case of rust chancre. I got a rash on my arms and some swelling in my cheeks. But it was the damage to my throat that was the most depressing part. It took months before I could even speak. He got impatient. The truth was, he expected us to be back in Hammerfell before the crops were in season. I should have known he didn't sell the farm.
He lied? What a bastard.
The Bard's College was only an excuse. What I really wanted to do was travel and see the world. I wanted to be somewhere grand, a place where the castles touch the sky. But really, I just wanted to be somewhere different. Somewhere new. Yeah, I still feel rather clumsy with it. Sometimes I feel like it's lost all patience with my fingers. It's a cranky old thing and is quick to get out of tune. But when it's right, it can sing as beautifully as any other. What would you like me to play?
Oh, that's a lot of songs. Okay. We'll catch up with you later. Thank you.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. I may have accidentally let a prisoner escape, the leader of one of those bandit groups. I told everyone he died during questioning, and I need you to track him down and make sure he doesn't show up to disprove that. Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you get back. Remember, I need that...
Yeah. It's probably miscellaneous. The leader of Orphan's Tier? Oh, it's gonna be cold.
Dead.
Yeah. We'll get around to it at some point. Don't worry.
Not alive.
But it would be funny if he did come back, though. You know, I can't... Oh, there's Helen again. Solitude guard. It's a bit dark in here. Where's the... whoever runs this shop?
What is it? Hail, traveler. What brings you to the tavern? And once you stopped by, then what? You lack purpose, stranger. Maybe I can provide it. Just an orc with a lot of time to kill. A game of sorts. One that both of us can appreciate. We each kill 6 men. First to 6 wins the prize. But to make things more interesting, the targets have to fall within a set of rules. That's fine. The rules don't state you have to kill the innocent. The only thing that matters is their name. I will kill 6 people. 1 for each letter of Elisif's name. You will do the same for Ulfric. And it must be in order. Meaning the first person you kill must have a name that starts with the letter U. It could be Ullendil, the stable master, Uvra, the vampire, or even Ulfric himself. That is rule number 1. No Nords, save for the first and last letter. Given we're in Skyrim, it would be too easy otherwise. Whenever I can find a willing player. You see, I've grown bored by killing people the old-fashioned way. Orcs were never meant to live long lives. I'm guessing this is why. Gold this boring. You win, I fight by your side. I win, you do something for me.
Are you even good? Oh, Magica. Nope.
Drink all you want, but don't forget to spill.
We don't really want magic casters because they can be quite dangerous.
Need something? Until next time.
I just want to rent a room.
Free to make requests. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested. You should think about staying the night. Keeps it clean.
Yeah, but where is Corpus? Oh, it is 1 a.m. Maybe they went to bed.
I have no business. Leave me.
Yes.
Spare some gold for a veteran? It's best you leave me.
Just wanted to see if there was anything down here. I was going to steal.
Yes, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy dying? And not everyone can be bored to death. But I bet the ones that are were talking to you. I will be whatever I want to be, you brainless cur. I will not be courteous. For what nobility I had left departed along with my fortune. No, I was stripped of it by the only thing that could affect someone of my eminence. I lost it to Dragonfire. Helgen. I was there.
Me too.
Somehow, I doubt that. One with your considerable waistline would have proved too tempting a morsel for a dragon to ignore. So is everyone who stands behind you, because it lets them sit in the shade. You must really hate the summer, and also thieves. Not that I hold it against you. Well-fed means well-to-do. In fact, I'm beginning to wonder if you're spoken for. I am in need of a suitable partner, one who can finance the lifestyle I've become accustomed to. Because, for all intents and purposes, I'd rather be dead than poor, and every second I am the latter brings me closer to the former. So, as the Nords are fond to do, I seek marriage without courtship. Time is short, and every day is worth 2 tomorrows. And who do you think fed the soldiers and reared their mounts? Ashwood Farm had a contract with the Empire, and they paid handsomely. With no Jarl, there were no taxes, and with a military garrison situated in the city, our homes were guarded tighter than the Blue Palace itself. Helgen was indeed a military outpost, and that is precisely what made it profitable. And what should I do with it? Work the fields like some common harridan? I know my worth, and for one with my stock, there are only 2 sensible ways to make a fortune. By marriage, or by blood. And unless some wealthy uncle shows up with gold spilling out of his pockets, the only viable alternative is marriage. What's that supposed to mean? Someone like me. You mean someone who is young, highborn, and educated? I am affable. I am sweet. I am the most devastating beauty Skyrim has witnessed in 5 millennia. And you are evidently blind.
But you're hideous. Your personality is the problem more than anything.
I admit, my personality is a bit disarming to some. I am a simple woman who knows what I want, and isn't willing to settle for anything less. You may paint me as selfish for thinking so, but most failed marriages are a product of compromises. Compromises leave you unfulfilled and unsatisfied, and resentful of the spouse who forced you to make them. I inherited it, and by that I mean I earned every septum. My mother was a hard woman, and she treated her servants, her farmhands, and her children like hardened criminals. I remember we had an orc servant, bastard born, and every time my mother got drunk, she made it a point to remind him. She gave the poor sod a serving of knuckle pie for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 square meals a day, right square in the jaw. I don't have to imagine how much they hurt. I know the taste of it all too well. Yes, only the beatings weren't enough. Bruises heal, but the words stick you like a dagger. One day I asked a servant why he puts up with it, and he told me, same reason you do, for the gold. I learned a valuable lesson that day. The one with the gold makes the rules. Those without it are prisoners. Those with it can forever live free.
This one's a
Well,
favorite of mine.
I accept your apology, but you seem to be missing the point. What is horrible and decent depends entirely on the size of your coffers. Many before you acknowledged the direness of my situation, but their pity was as empty as their pockets. I disagree. Zenithar honors those who aid commerce, and Julianos takes pleasure in the contradiction of having criminals make laws. Each divine has their own morality, and none have jurisdiction over the actions of mortals.
Alright, that was an interesting meeting.
Fine.
Hello, Deadman.
What do you think you're doing?
I like the rental room. 150 gold?
Winking Skeever next time you're
That's way too much. We're not paying 150. We have a tent. How you doing, Cradman? How did grocery shopping go? Right now it's running fine, fortunately. We've had some issues today, but right now it's running fine. We're just gonna go out and find a place to pitch our tent for the night. Hopefully somewhere safe. How was the rest of your Baldur's Gate stream yesterday? Hope you had fun. To get somewhere we are allowed to pitch the tent. Oh, you have my tent, don't you? Put your hair back on. Janessa, put your hair back on.
Wouldn't wander here alone tonight. Come on now. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Grocery shopping was painful. Oh. Perfect. Well, I say perfect. Not quite perfect, but it's okay.